This is Larry again. This is the second test of the selfie stick. On the first test, I was incorrect when I said the button on the Bluetooth on the selfie stick would stop the video. It doesn't. So when I get through with the video, you'll see me turning the camera around to hit the stop button on the screen. And another thing I noticed by the first video, when I played it back, was there's quite a bit of shaking. So in using the selfie stick, I guess I have to find some way to brace the stick against a fixed object so the camera won't be wiggling. I guess the viewers might find that rather irritating to have the camera wiggling all the time. Right now I just have the base of the selfie stick sitting on my lap and I'm sitting in my office chair. The lighting pickup seems to be pretty good. It's nighttime here. And the audio pickup seems to be pretty good. Both of those are a function of the camera phone, not the selfie stick. Right now I'm not even using the Bluetooth function on the stick. I can see in my peripheral vision the blue light is flashing, which means it's looking for a Bluetooth signal. Anyway, getting back to GMOs again, I'm going to be posting some videos for some information on GMOs. Here's one thing to know. People in the United States, as compared to most other countries of the world, are pretty obese, overweight. And you'll find a lot of overweight people in the United Kingdom, Australia, and Mexico. Now, I don't know about Australia and Mexico, but in the United Kingdom and in the United States, there's a lot of processed foods. And I used to listen to a morning radio program in San Francisco, KSFO, and one of the early morning hosts was one Lee Rogers. And he once was a travel agent, and he said a fellow travel agency agent once told him that in tourist areas all over Europe, the locals could usually tell the Americans from the other tourists because the Americans were all either obese or they had big stomachs. And when you compare the United States to the rest of the world, factoring out Australia, England, and Mexico, the common thing is food. People in most other countries like the Philippines, Thailand, etc., are not fat, obese, or have large stomachs. It's got to be the processed foods. In the United States, we have an increase as the years go on anyway, of not only obesity but diabetes and ADHD in children, autism, and all that. One of two things can be happening. There's a common factor connected with all that, something in the food we're eating here in the United States, or it could be better reporting. Maybe news media and national surveys and all that is much more efficient these days, and the number of cases of autism, for instance, is more accurate compared to what it was in the 40s and 50s. Could be either one, but I lean towards something in the food. And I'll get into that in one of the next videos. Meanwhile, this is test number 2 with the selfie stick. I'm going to end the video here and upload it to YouTube if it looks like it's any good. Now you're going to see me turn the thing around so I can hit the stop button on the screen to stop the video. Okay, till next time, it's 73s.